Hello everybody, my name is Isis Daniel and I am the Millennial Somm, and today we are here for my favorite day of the week. And if you know the song, you better sing along. Tasting Thursdays. Tasting Thursdays with your girl, the Millennial Somm, okay? I am she is me, and we are here for another Tasting Thursday. You guys, I am so excited to be here today. It is my favorite day of the week, as you already know. But I know, like, bring it down. But yeah, so you guys, after last week, I realized that I don't really talk about preference as much as I should. When I give these reviews, you can always trust me. I'm going to give you the skin tea about these wines. However, what you have to remember is when I give my reviews, sometimes if I'm saying I like it, does not mean that that is going to be your jazz. Every time I taste, I will tell you how it tastes. I will tell you the vibe that it's giving. And based off of how I describe it, it is up to you to really listen and say, I like this, I don't like that, okay? Overall, I'm always going to tell you what it is, but wine is all about what you like, okay? I'm all bright. I like my, nice fruity, nice acidity. When it comes to my red wine, I want it as thick as possible, honey. You know what I'm saying? When I say thick, I'm talking about a full body wine. I love tannin. I love that rough, drying feeling. So when I talk about wines and I'm raving about how amazing the wine is, understand that it is my preference. I'm going to tell you, but when I talk about it being full bodied and I say the tannin is so there and velvety, if you know that you don't like full bodied, high tannin wines, when I talk about it, know that that might not be your jazz, and it's totally okay. All right. So I just want to make sure I come in and I remind you guys, I'm always going to give honest reviews of this wine, but just because I give an honest review, you have to be the one to taste and figure out what it is you like. And based off of that, we'll take it from there. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this wine. I've already had a few sips, so I'm excited to tell you guys about my thoughts. We already had a little bit of Uproot. Boom, bam, pow. Okay. But yes, Uproot, cool little art there, presentation. I actually like the minimalist vibe it's giving me. But we have Uproot 2019 Rose Grenache. All right. And it's been a bit of a Grenache type of summer. So it's interesting as we are moving into our autumn that I'm still kind of getting the same vibe as far as interest in what I'm going to taste. But I've had this wine for a while and I'm excited to taste it. Well, I was excited to taste it because I've had some Grenache rosés, but I really liked Uproot. I think this summer, I'm pretty sure I had their white Grenache and it was phenomenal. So I had this one and I will share with you my thoughts. I kind of had a little bit of the wine already, so I'm just going to pour it. Okay, let's get into it. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, deep salmon color. Well, more like medium salmon. Beautiful color. We're going to go ahead and open this bad boy up, allowing the oxygen in, okay? So you already have kind of like those aromas that are in. They attach themselves to those oxygen molecules. The oxygen just comes on up, and then you're able to smell a little better, right? So let's smell. And get your nose in there and really sniff, okay? Okay, yes. So we're getting strawberry, little grapefruit in there. I'm getting like some mint, little blood orange, and I'm pretty sure I'm getting a little bit of chapstick, okay, or lip gloss. when you're tasting, I know that when I'm doing my little tastings for Tasting Thursday, I'm really just enjoying my wine and sharing my experience with you. But if you are trying to get the best experience out of the wine, try not to have any lipstick on, any lip gloss on if you can help it, or any chapstick on, for real. Because you have to remember, whatever you're smelling, you're gonna smell your hands. That's why we don't hold it by the globe. We don't do that, because if you wash your hands, you might be smelling that when you hold it. Yes, it might also affect the temperature, but just talking about smell. And then when you have your lipstick, you know, it gets on the glass, right? And then also whatever it smells like can get on the glass as well. So try your best if you're studying and you're trying to get up on your tasting skills. Anything that's going to affect the smell, nah, okay? Some people, when they go to their sommelier test, they don't even brush their teeth in the morning. They like rinse with some Riesling and keep it pushing. So that's how much anything can affect the taste and the smell when you're tasting, okay? All right, so let's move on. Let's go ahead and taste. All right. So we're still getting that strawberry, nice bright acidity, getting that blood orange still, a little bit of mintiness. Very, very delicious wine here. So although this is a California wine, you're still getting some old world get it out, world wine vibes, right? So I'm not crazy about Provence, France rosés, which I know there are so many people out there that are like, it's their vibe. One of the reasons why I don't like it is because of the bitterness. You know, I love my wines to be very ripe. I love my wines to be very open and beautiful acidity. I love a great journey. There are certain wines, I usually like that kind of dirty component in my red wines, not necessarily in my white or rosé. But when it comes to Provence, French rosés, you typically get a lot of dirtiness and bitterness in the end that a lot of people like. Again, talk about the preference. Just because it's not my vibe does not mean it's not yours. And if it is yours, there's nothing wrong with that. There's wine out here for everybody. Pick your vibe, right? But when it comes to this particular rosé, talking about Uproot right here, I like this wine because it's like a happy medium for me. If I was drinking a rosé with someone who typically likes the Provence rosés, and I was like, don't know if I want to do it, I feel like this wine would be the happy medium where you still get a little bit of dirtiness, but I'm still getting my nice acidity. I'm still getting some nice fruit, right? It's not like overly ripe, but it's still very present and beautiful and vibrant. That's all I really ask for, honey. So it being kind of in the middle, I think this is a great wine to share. If you are someone who likes the old world rosés, but you're like, I just kind of want to step back from the bitterness, I think this will be a good vibe for you as well. Okay? Yeah. So it doesn't really, it does linger in your mouth a little bit as far as flavor. It's not really staying forever, but it's definitely there, kind of lingers in the back. It's a vibe, so I'm with it. Recommend this wine. If you're interested, I'll definitely make sure, of course, I put the link, and I believe their Instagram is @drinkuproot. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it right here. Okay. So yeah, make sure you guys check them out. And I kind of got to give you guys heads up. Make sure that you tune in tonight, 7 o'clock. We're going to be drinking some champagne. All right. With C. Anthony Jr., Mr. Cornelius. I'm very excited. He is a certified champagne sommelier. Okay. So we're going to be diving into all that knowledge. Cannot wait to talk to him. He is one of my homies, one of my wine homies, that is. So we're gonna get into that. And in other news, I will also be celebrating my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Yes, sure. You guys, y'all don't know this, but I get really weird around my birthday. And so that being said, I have decided, because y'all, I'll be working. I've decided to take a week off from the Millennial Somm, just 1 week, where I can really just refocus on me, focus on school, because I will be starting my level 3 WSET classes also. So I'm going to be regrouping for a week. That being said, after this Thursday, or excuse me, y'all know I pre-record. I don't have to hide from y'all. This Thursday, I will be pretty much going on a hiatus. So I love you guys so much. I thank y'all for being so understanding ahead of time. But yeah, I'm going to be, you know, after this Thursday, just kind of doing my own thing. And then I will be back after a week. So from Friday to Friday, I'm gone, taking a break. But that doesn't mean that I won't be giving y'all some videos. I will be still posting little things here and there. Might not be interacting with you guys as much as I would love to. Y'all know I love y'all, but that's the jazz for right now, okay? And one other thing. If you guys have any interest for autumn, so I know as we go into fall, there are a lot of pairings, a lot of wines, all of that. I want to make sure I'm creating content that you want to see. Okay, so I've already kind of asked some questions in other posts on Instagram, and if you're watching on YouTube, please in the comments let me know what you want to see. Okay, if that's any particular pairing, any wine that you want to see, if you want to have a costume day, you know, I can wear some costumes, but we can do that. But I'm excited to do that, so just let me know exactly what you guys want to see and what you want me to be doing for you, whether that's cooking, whatever. All right, so that's it. I love you, and I will see you next Thursday with my pre-recorded Tasting Thursday. Okay, I love you.